They try to label me, try to measure my soul. Say know your limits like I don't already know. I grew up learning how to apologize for taking space for wanting more in life. I learned to soften every truth so it would make a scene. I wore my patience like a chain, called it calm but it was pain. Every dream I pushed away came back louder when I slept. I tried to live between the lines, tried to keep everybody fine, but shrinking never kept me safe. It just erased me day by day. I'm done mistaking fear for fate. I'm done waiting at the gate. If my voice shakes when I begin, that's where courage kicks in. I'm louder than doubt. You can't shut me down. Every word I never said is screaming out now. I'm louder than doubt. I won't fade to the background. I don't need your permission to be who I am now. Oh, hear me now. Oh, no backing down. You call my fire too intense, said my heart was a consequence of dreaming past my given role, like passion needed self-control. But I've seen what silence costs. I felt the weight of playing lost, and I won't trade my honesty for a version you prefer of me. I don't need to fix your frame, I don't need to play your game. If my truth disrupts your peace, that's not something I'll police. I will lower my heartbeat just to keep you comfortable. If my growth feels dangerous, that's because it's unstoppable. I'm louder than doubt. Every fear burned out. I tried being invisible, it almost took me out. I'm louder than doubt. Say my name out loud. I won't live half alive. I'm stepping into it now. I remember nights I stayed awake, rehearsing words I'd never say. I thought strength meant staying calm, never letting my voice shake. But silence isn't being strong, it's just surviving way too long. So I choose risk, I choose the sound, I choose to stand my shaking ground. If this voice breaks through the fear, let it echo far from here. I'm louder than doubt, I won't dim myself now. Every scar, every scream led me right here. I'm louder than doubt, let it shake the ground. I won't hide, I won't bend, this is me, here I am. Louder now, louder now. I was never too much, I was just unheard. Now I stand in the noise, every truth uncensored. I buried my fear in the back of my mind. Said I was done, said I'd never try. But the spark never really died, it was waiting for the right night. I walked away with ashes on my hands, swore I'd never feel this again. I locked my hope behind closed doors, I won't mistake fear for timing. If this flame breaks me open wide, at least I know I'm still alive. My heart's on fire again. I will put it out for them. Every fall still proves I care. Every breath pulls me back there. My heart's on fire again. Say it loud, let it end. I won't live half alive in fear. I'm all in. My heart's on fire again. I feel it beating, I feel it start. I didn't lose it, I just guarded my heart. The night is colder than before, and I'm still standing at your door. Your shadow slips across my mind like something I can't leave behind. I try to run, I try to hide from all the words you left inside. They echo through my every breath like haunted notes I can't forget. You told me love was meant to heal, but now I don't know what is real. Every memory burns like fire, a spark that never could expire. I know you never meant to stay, but why, oh why did you leave me this way? I'm fading into blue. Every time I think of losing you, I'm falling through the cracks of every promise that we never took back. I'm fading into blue. I don't know what else to do when all the colors of my heart still break apart because of you. I walk alone through empty streets where laughter used to fill the beats. Now silence feels like gravity, pulling every part of me. I try to keep myself alive with pieces of our shattered sky, but every star that used to shine just vanished when you left my side. I know I wasn't what you wanted, but why, oh why does your ghost remain unhurted? I'm fading into blue. Every part of me still calls for you. I'm tangled in the ache of every move I never got to make. I'm fading into blue, searching for something true, but every piece of hope I find breaks again inside my mind. Tell me why you had to run right when my walls were coming undone. If love was meant to set me free, then why am I still on my knees? Just one moment, just one truth. Did I ever mean enough to you, or was I only holding on to something that was never strong? I'm fighting into blue, but now I'm learning how to pull through. Even though your shadow stays, I'll find my light in better days. I'm fading into blue, but I won't lose myself for you, 'cause every tear that I let fall turns into strength. I'll stand tall. Fading into blue, but I'm finding my way through. I heard my name inside the noise. It sounded like a dare. I was always told to wait, let the moment choose my fate. Stand in line and play it nice. Dream drown. You said act your age, not dreams, but my future ripped the seams. I tried living small for you, painted inside borders too, but color bled and broke the line. I finally claimed what's mine. Now I'm running toward the noise, toward the risk, toward my voice. If I fall or if I fly, at least I did earn her. I don't want another year built from hesitation, fear. If my heart beats out of time, that just means it's truly mine. I'm running with the echo, let the doubts let go. Every chain that held me back cracks now. I'm running with the echo, past the dawn and know if the world won't make me room, I'll break through. There was a softer version of me, always asking for permission, always shrinking just to fit someone else's vision. But I don't know my silence to anyone anymore. Let the echo carry on, let it drag the fear along. If my voice shakes when it hits, that's exactly how it lays. I'm running with the echo, watch me go. Every doubt that called me weak falls below. I'm running with the echo, let the whole world know I don't fade into the crowd. I live loud, running with the echo, running with the echo. If the noise is where I'm found, then that's where I'll be. I spent too long hiding the edges, trying to disappear in plain sight. I learned to walk behind the noise, let louder voices make my choice. I wore their doubts like borrowed skin, pretended I was fitting in. I blurred my colors, dimmed my shine, so no one crossed the fragile line. I called it peace, I called it calm, but it kept me half gone. Every mirror felt like a test of who I was trying to impress. I left my truth out in the cold just to feel less alone. I'm done living secondhand, I'm done hiding who I am. If my voice trembles when I start, that's the sound of a braver heart. No more shadows, step into the light. Every fear I tried to outrun ends tonight. No more shadows, I'm in my power now. I won't fade into the walls, I'm standing tall. Oh, let me shine. Oh, this is mine. You said wait, you said slow it down, like confidence would let me drown. You wrapped your fear in gentle tones, called it care but felt like chains. I watched my chances pass me by while I rehearsed a different life. Every dream I put on hold left a louder echo cold. I don't need the safer lie, I don't need your alibi. If my truth makes waves around, that's the sound of breaking ground. I won't mute my frequency just to keep your comfort zone. If my growth disrupts the calm, less fire, less depth, less mess. I thought survival meant staying small, never leaning into the fall. But hiding doesn't make you safe, it just delays who you could be. So I choose light, I choose the flame, I choose to stand inside my name. If this moment burns my fear, let it light the way from here. No more shadows, let it show. Every step I never took, I take control. down, counted steps, played it cool, held my breath. Every rule they handed me felt like chains disguised as peace. I watched the moments pass me by while I waited for the sign, but nothing changes when you stay frozen in a safe disguise. I don't need a perfect plan, I don't need to understand. Sometimes fire finds its way when you stop being afraid. I feel it under my skin, the pressure crawling in. If this is where it breaks, then this is where I begin. I rise without warning, out of silence and doubt. I won't ask, I won't wait, I'm moving now. I rise without warning, hear the ground when I shout. I was quiet way too long, now I'm breaking out. You said patience was the key, but patience turned its back on me. Every second standing still fed the weight I couldn't feel. I learned fear sounds just like sense when it talks in confidence. But I'm done mistaking calm for a life that's half gone. If the risk makes my hand shake, that's a chance I'll gladly take. I don't need the lights to turn, I ignite, I don't wait my turn. I won't lower my voice again, just to keep the balance in. If this moment flips the floor, I was built for something more. I rise without warning, every scar keeps me grounded. I don't fade into the crowd, I stand out now. I rise without warning, let it echo, let it sound. I don't hide behind the fear, I'm right here, right now. I used to think I needed proof before I made a single move, but proof is just a line you cross after you accept the cost. So if I fall ahead. I'd rather run than live in dread. Every step, every sound pulls me off the ground. I rise without warning, from the dark to the dawn. You don't get to shut me down, I'm moving on. I rise without warning, say my name, hear it roar. I was quiet once before, not anymore, not anymore. I rise, no signal, no sign, just fire and time. I used to doubt every step I made, afraid of cracks, afraid to break. Every mirror felt like a lie, every truth was hard to find. I learned to smile through all the pain, pretend the hurt was just a phase. I played it cool, I played it strong, but deep inside something was wrong. I trusted words that fell apart, gave you keys to my guarded heart. You promised skies, you gave me rain, said it was love but fed me chains. I waited while you crossed the line, made excuses just to stay alive. But every tear I tried to hide was teaching me how to survive. I was scared of being alone, so I stayed where I didn't played the role, slowly taking your control. You said my dreams were just too loud, tried to pull me back somehow. You hated when I found my voice, called it reckless, called it noise, but every time you shut me down, I learned to scream without a sound. I used to think love meant delay, waiting for you to change someday. Now I see clearly through the scars. Love doesn't silence who you are. I stopped apologizing for being more than you could take. I'm done with compromising my soul just so you feel safe. I've got an unbreakable heart. You try to rip it apart, but I'm still breathing, still alive, still chasing every dream inside. I've got an unbreakable heart. You won't pull me back to the start. I walked through fire, through the dark, and found my strength. Unbreakable heart. I remember nights I cried alone, wondering why I felt so small. I begged myself to just hold on, even when hope was almost gone. Maybe pain was never the end. Maybe breaking's how we bend into something stronger than before, something worth fighting for. I won't erase what hurt me then. Those memories made me who I am. I won't forget, but I won't stay. I'm choosing me, I'm walking away. I've got an unbreakable heart. Say it loud from the start. Every scar is proof I lived. Every tear taught me how to give. I've got an unbreakable heart. You don't get to pull me apart. I'm done living in the dark. I found my light. Unbreakable heart. Unbreakable heart. Unbreakable heart. I'm still standing, still alive. Unbreakable heart. This time it's mine. I try to be easy, try to be calm, try to be everything I'm not. I learned to smile when it hurt the most, say I'm fine like it was a joke. I carried weight no one could see, called it strength but it buried me. I memorized the safest line so no one crossed my fragile side. I traded truth for being liked and lost myself 1,000 times. Every mirror felt like a test of who I was trying to impress. I shrank my fire, lowered my tone, just to not feel alone. I'm tired of editing my soul to fit the shape you wanna hold. If honesty breaks the calm, then calm was never mine. This is my unapologetic heart. Every crack, every scar, I won't water down the truth just to make it easier for you. This is my unapologetic heart. I won't tear it apart. I've been quiet for too long now. I'm standing in the storm. Oh, this is me. Oh, honestly. You call my defense. I feel it all, I won't pretend. If my heart breaks being real, at least I know the pain I feel. This is my unapologetic heart. Every end, every start, I won't bury what I am just to be easier to understand. This is my unapologetic heart. Let it beat, let it scar. I won't beg to be accepted. I stand here unprotected. Unapologetic. I'm not too much, I'm just alive. This is my truth, and I won't apologize. I used to hear your voice in mine, like every thought crossed your line. Every step I tried to take felt like a rule I couldn't break. I was living under quiet lies, smiling through the alibis. You said I needed saving first, like I was some kind of curse. I bit my tongue, I played it safe, but let your fear define my faith. But every doubt you threw my way started pushing me awake. I wrote my down. Tried dimming the sound, but it never stayed quiet. I learned the art of compromise, cut my edges, changed my line, said maybe later, said it's fine, while time kept slipping by. I watched the brave ones take the stage, heard my name inside the rage. Every chance I let go past came back heavier and fast. I don't blame the fear I felt, I just won't let it drive myself. I don't hate the roads I chose, they taught me how to say no. I'm done pretending this is luck, I'm done playing small enough. If my heartbeat breaks the room, that's the sound of breaking through. There's no turning through, I'm louder now. Every wall I hit and found built me up somehow. There's no turning down, I won't back out. I was made to feel this sound. There's no turning down. Feel it now. Hear me loud. Hear me loud. You said wait your turn, play it cool like passion followed rules. You dressed your fear in friendly tones, called it care but felt like chains. I tried being reasonable, tried being unbreakable, but holding back the truth is the thing that broke me too. I don't need the safest way, I need the real, the raw, the brave. If I fall, at least I ran, not hiding who I am. I won't lower my frequency just to keep your comfort zone. If my voice disrupts the calm, that calm was never home. There's no turning down, I'm standing my ground. Every doubt that circled round never shut me down. There's no turning down, say it out loud. I've been quiet long enough, now I'm turning up. I remember thinking someday soon, when the stars align, when I'm immune to the fear of being seen, to the cost of choosing me. Yeah, but someday doesn't call your name, you do, when you step into the flame. So I choose now, I choose the sound, I choose to stand my shaking ground. If this moment burns a bit, it's proof I'm all in it. There's no turning down, there's no turning down. Let it shake the ground, every step I never took, hear you freak aloud. There's no turning down, from the silence to the ground. There's no turning down, turning down. I won't mute my truth, I won't soften the sound. This is who I am, no turning down. I've been walking on the fault lines of my fears, trying to hold myself together through the years. You said I was dramatic every time I tried to feel, guess you just couldn't handle something real. I let you pay your expectations rest. Never cared about the pain, I confess. I gave you every part of me you stole, but I'm taking it back now, piece by piece, soul by soul. I won't let your echo shape who I become. I'm stronger when I stand alone, now when I run. You try to dim a fire that was born to glow, try to stop a storm that only knows how to grow. Well, guess what? This is the last time you hear my cry. I'm rising from the ashes, watch me fly. 'Cause I'm burning underneath my rebel heart. You can't tear me down like you did at the start. I've been quiet but I'm screaming now inside. No more hiding who I am or what I fight. You don't control me, not anymore. I'm breaking out and slamming every door. You thought you owned me but you never really did. Now watch me rise higher than I ever lived. My rebel heart, it beats on its own. I'm done with breaking for someone who never stayed. Now I walk away, unafraid. You try to turn me quiet, but I learned how to roar. I spent years learning how to bend, shape my truth so it wouldn't offend. I learned which words to swallow, which dreams to never let unfold. I watch my fire learn to wait behind locked doors marked too intense. Every promise I delayed carved another kind of pain. I tried the calm, I tried the safe, tried blending in, tried knowing my place, but every step I didn't take echo louder with the days. I won't keep my volume low just to make you comfortable. If my heartbeat shakes the room, that's the sound of breaking through. You can't turn me quiet, I'm done with the silence. Every word I locked away is alive now. You can't turn me quiet, hear the defiance. I don't fade into the doubt, I shout it out. Say it loud, say it loud. Oh, here and now. You said wait, you said slow your pace like fire needed a safer place. You dressed your fear up as concern, said ambition had to learn. But I've seen what silence steals, how it dulls the things you feel. I won't trade my honesty for a quiet apology. I don't need your softer lie, I don't need your alibi. If my truth makes waves around, that's the sound of breaking ground. I won't lower my frequency just to keep your comfort zone. If my growth disrupts the calm was never home. You can't turn me quiet, I won't deny it. Every fear that circled me burns out now. You can't turn me quiet, I won't hide it. I've been holding back too long, I'm breaking out. I remember nights I almost stayed inside the lines they made me trace. I thought surviving meant being small, never leaning into the fall. But hiding never kept me safe, it only taught me how to ache. So I choose noise, I choose the flame, I choose to stand inside my name. If my voice cracks through the fear, let it echo far from here. You can't turn me quiet, let it riot. Every step I never took, I take now. You I can't hide. So let the room shake, let it bend. I won't apologize, I won't pretend. Every pulse, every gain pulls me back again. I rise through static, from the whisper to the sound. You don't get to shut me down. I rise through static. Every scar, every line, let me hear, let me home. I rise through static, louder than ever. Rise through You used to speak and I'd repeat every word like it was me. I wore your doubts like they were truth until I forgot my own view. I bent my shape to fit your frame, called it love but fed the shame. Every time I tried to shine, you said my fire crossed the line. I laughed it off, I played along, pretended I was never wrong. But every mirror cracked inside, every silence multiplied. I used to think I needed you to tell me what I should or shouldn't do. Now I see through clearer eyes. I was shrinking Every time I try to play it safe, it cut the power away too soft. I learned to speak in half replies to keep the peace, to keep it light. But every word I swallowed down built pressure in the night. I felt the static in my veins buzzing louder through the pain. If this is where the circuit breaks, I'm done living half contained. I feel the voltage climb right at the edge of time. If this sparks a blackout now, I won't back down. There's static in my veins, I can't turn it down again. I won't live below the gain, I'm alive inside the pain. There's static in my veins, let it spark, let it break. I was quiet way too long, now I'm wide awake. Now I'm wide awake. You said watch it, don't burn out like fire listens to a doubt. But I've seen what silence does, turns a roar into a buzz. Every time I softened edges, I erase my own intentions. Now I'd rather clip the line than fade out undefined. If the signal shakes the frame, that's the cost of staying sane. I don't need it clean or neat, I need it honest when it hits. I won't lower every fader just to make it easier. If the truth distorts the mix, let it rip, that's how it sticks. There's static in my veins, every fear I overcame. I don't fade into the sound, I cut through it now. There's static in my veins, hear it surge, hear it change. I won't hide behind the fear, I'm right here, I remain. I remain. I tried to dim the brightest parts to keep my world from falling apart. But every time I shut it down, I lost myself, I lost the sound. So let it surge, let it stay, I won't apologize. Every wave, every gain pulls me back again. There's static in my veins, from the hum to the flame. You don't get to shut me down, I'm breaking ground. There's static in my veins, say my name, hear it change. I was quiet once before, not anymore, not again. No silence, no chains, just ignoring our gains. I wake up staring at the ceiling, counting the cracks to stop the feeling. Your voice still lingers in my mind like something lost I couldn't find. I pour my heart into your hands, but you just watch the sinking sand. You turned your back so easily while I drowned in uncertainty. I walked through nights you never knew, chasing the ghost I thought was you. These quiet rooms still hold your name, but now I'm done playing your game. And every piece of me you broke is building up with every note. I'm learning how to breathe done with shadows I once chased. I finally feel my heartbeat race. I'm falling, falling, but I'll rise. No more mistakes, no more goodbyes. For once I'll breathe and finally see I'm falling, falling into me. Falling into me. keep this looking clean. If my growth disrupts your calm, that calm was never meant for me. I'm unsilent, never apologetic. Every fear I tried to hide, burning out tonight. I'm unsilent, no more hiding. I've been quiet far too long, and now I'm breaking free. I remember nights I questioned it all, if being loud meant losing it all. I thought love meant compromise, but not erasing what's inside. I confused peace with being numb, and patience with becoming none. So I choose the noise, I choose the fight, I choose to speak my truth tonight. If my voice cracks through the fear, let it echo far from here. I'm unsilenced. Hear me rising. Every scar, every scream, let me hear. I'm unsilenced, no more shrinking. I won't live half alive. I'm stepping into light. Unsilenced, unsilenced. I don't whisper anymore, I don't wait behind the door. I found my sound. I'm unsilenced. Perhatikan nada minor, repetisi berbase mengikuti nada dasar dengan vibrasi lembut. Suasana emosional seperti ruang gelap yang luas. I've been pacing circles in my sleep, chasing the ghosts I used to keep. Every step feels like a memory, a faded part of what's left of me. I try to hold on to the light, but you kept pulling every night, dragging me deeper into fear, whispering words I shouldn't hear. What are the masks you made me wear, pretending I didn't need air? You made the world feel out of place, shifted my hope into a chase, and now I'm standing in the rain, letting it wash away the pain. For every lie you ever said, I carved the truth inside my head. But I won't fall again today. I'm stronger now in every way. You wrote the rules I used to play, but I'm not yours, I won't obey. I'm running, running from yesterday, breaking the chains you used to make. I'm screaming out what I couldn't say. I'm done with all the games you played. I'm burning, burning through the pain, letting it fall like heavy rain. I'm running forward, come what may. I'm running, running from yesterday. I'm running from yesterday. Won't let you pull me down again. I kept the photos in a box, buried beneath the things you blocked. I used to cherish every shot, but now they only show what's not. You took the fire in my eyes, left me comfort-coated lies. You made me shrink, you made me doubt. You shot my spark, you blew it out, but now I'm picking up the flame. I'm learning how to say my name without the tremble that you caused, without the fear of being lost. Loving the girl you pushed away, she's getting stronger every day. You never thought that I could heal, but now my heartbeat feels so real. I'm not your puppet in disguise, I'm not the tear behind your lies. I'm learning how to breathe again without the weight of all your took my heart, you tore it down. But now I'm standing on my ground. You left me empty, cold and scared. But now I know that I'm prepared to face the world without your hands. I finally will understand my stand. I used to whisper just to breathe, but now I scream so you can't leave. I'm stronger than the girl you knew. I'm not the same. I've broken through. Kita dengan bending panjang, vibrato agresif. Melodi naik bertahap ke oktav tinggi. Terakhir slide cepat lick emotional, emotional, emotional. I'm running from yesterday, finding the strength to walk away. You never had the right to say who I should be or how I stray. I'm burning through the pain. Every scar falls off like rain. I'm running forward, come what may. I'm running far from yesterday. I'm screaming out my name. I'm not the one you tried to take. I'm rising like a wild flame. You'll never hold me down again. milkshake, laughing like we couldn't rewind. You'd steal my fries and tell me secrets from your past. I didn't know those moments wouldn't last. I see reflections of what we were in every glass. The songs we loved, the nights we swore would never pass. But your footprints washed away from my window, like everything you promised, but let go. And I'm trying not to crumble in the dark, but your absence hits me deeper than your mark. I thought love meant holding on until the end, but love is letting go when hearts can't mend. So I'm driving down this midnight teardrop highway, trying to outrun the things you didn't say. Every memory hits me harder in the rain, but I'm done being the one who takes the blame. I'll keep driving till the night turns into day. I'll find the strength to throw your shadows away. You were the fire that burned me from the inside. Now I'm rising from the ashes you left behind. I pull the car to the side of the road, let the tears fall where nobody goes. Every heartbeat echoes, move on, be strong. But it's hard when your world has been shattered this long. I whisper all the words I never got to say, let the wind carry them so far away. I'm tired of holding on to what we used to be. Tonight I'm choosing to set myself free. Maybe someday you'll hear this song and understand why I had to stop reaching for your hand. 'Cause loving you is fire, but loving me is peace. And for the first time, I'm choosing my release. So I'm driving down this midnight teardrop highway, trying to outrun the things you didn't say. Every memory hits me harder in the rain, but I'm done being the one who takes the blame. I'll keep driving till the night turns into day. I'll find the strength to throw your shadows away. You were the fire that burned me from the inside. Now I'm rising from the ashes you left behind. Rising, rising, rising tonight. Goodbye to what we were. I'll be alright. I held my breath for way too long, played it safe, played it wrong. They said don't speak, don't make a sound, but silence never kept me around. I learned to tiptoe through the truth, hide my spark to keep the room. I smiled small, I stayed in line, while my fire waited for a sign. Every doubt you handed down, tried to turn my volume down, but every night I felt the roar of something pounding at the door. I tried to fit the mold you made, but it cracked under the weight. I don't belong to fear or doubt. I'm done waiting this out. I won't whisper what I mean, I won't fade into the scene. If my voice shakes when I start, that's the sound of a heart. I'm gonna break the quiet, turn the whispers into riot. You don't get to keep me small, I was made to feel it all. I'm gonna break the quiet, hear my truth, don't deny it. I won't look behind the doubt. I'm breaking out, I'm breaking out, I'm breaking out. Oh, speak it loud. Oh, here and now. You said, wait your turn, don't push, behave like bravery was something you save. You call my hunger reckless pride, told me to swallow it deep inside. But patience turned into a cage, comfort wore a friendly face. Every dream I tried to hide came back louder every night. I don't need your stamp of approval, I don't need your rules or refusal. If my truth makes waves around, that's the cost of breaking ground. I just to keep you comfortable. If my growth disrupts your peace, that's not something I can fix. I'm gonna break the quiet, every fear I set on fire. You don't get to dim my light, I was built for this fight. I'm gonna break the quiet, say my name, don't hide it. I won't look behind the doubt. I'm breaking out, I'm breaking out, I'm breaking out. I'm breaking out. I remember nights I stayed unseen, thought being loud meant losing me. I thought the safest way to live was never asking what I need. But silence doesn't equal peace, it just delays who you could be. So I choose noise, I choose my breath, I choose the words I never said. If my voice cracks, let it sound, that's how walls come crashing down. I'm gonna break the quiet, turn my truth into a riot. Every scar became my proof, I survived, now hear the truth. I'm gonna break the quiet, say it loud, don't deny it. I won't live behind the doubt. I'm breaking out, I'm breaking out, I'm breaking out. Breaking out, breaking out. From the hush, from the fear, I found my voice, and it's clear. I wore the mask you made me wear, pretending I didn't need air. You made the world feel out of place, you turned my hope into a chase. And now I'm standing in the rain, letting it wash away the pain. For every lie you ever said, I carved the truth inside my head. But I won't fall again today, I'm stronger now in every way. You wrote the rules I used to play, but I'm not yours, I won't obey. I'm running, running from yesterday, breaking the chains you used to make. I'm screaming out what I couldn't say, I'm done with all the games you played. I'm burning, burning through the pain, letting it fall like heavy rain. I'm running forward, come what may. I'm running, running from yesterday. Oh, I'm running from yesterday. Oh, won't let you pull me down again. Oh, won't let you from yesterday. I kept the photos in a box, buried beneath the things you blocked. I used to cherish every shot, but now they only show what's not. You took the fire in my eyes and fed me comfort, coated lies. You made me shrink, you made me doubt. You shut my spark, you blew it out. But now I'm picking up the flame, I'm learning how to say my name without the tremble that you caused, without the fear of being lost. I found the girl you pushed away, she's standing stronger every day. You never thought that I could heal, but now my heartbeat feels so real. I'm not your puppet in disguise, I'm not the tear behind your lies. I'm learning how to breathe again without the weight of all your pain. I'm running, running from yesterday, breaking the chains you used to make. I'm screaming out what I couldn't say, I'm done with all the games you played. I'm burning, burning through the pain, 그 옥탑 튕기 Did I hit slides about the lick emotional I'm running, running from yesterday Finding the strength to walk away You never had the right to say Who I should be or how I stray I'm burning, burning through the pain Every scar falls off like rain I'm running forward, come what may I'm running far from yesterday I'm screaming, screaming out my name I'm not the one you try to tame I'm rising like a white flame You'll never hurt me today I heard my name inside the noise It sounded like a dare I was always told to wait Let the moment choose my fate Stand in line and play it nice Dreams can come at half the price But I've got fire under skin Every heartbeat says begin I'm not here to just exist I'm here to feel the wind I miss I tie my fear up to the past Watch it crack and turn to glass Now every step I'm taking loud is breaking through the crowd I don't want the safety net, I want the leap I won't forget if my voice shakes when I shout That's the sound of breaking out I'm running with the echo Let the whole world know Every no you ever threw Just push me through I'm running with the echo Where the wild hearts go If the silence chases me I'll outrun everything Oh, don't slow me down Oh, I'm lightning now You said grow up, calm it down Like passion was something to drown You said act your age, not dreams But my future ripped the seams I tried living small for you Painted inside borders too But color bled and broke the line I finally claimed what's mine Now I'm running toward the noise, toward the risk Toward my voice, if I fall or if I fly At least I didn't hide I don't want another year built from hesitation, fear If my heart beats out of time, that just means it's truly mine I'm running with the echo Let the doubts let go Every chain that held me back cracks now I'm running with the echo Past the don't and know If the world won't make me room I'll break through There was a softer version of me Always asking for permission Always shrinking just to fit Someone else's vision But I don't owe my silence To anyone anymore Let the echo carry on Let it drag the fear along If my voice shakes when it hits That's exactly how it lives I'm running with the echo Watch me go Every doubt that called me weak Falls below I'm running with the echo Let the whole world know I don't fade into the crowd I live loud Running with the echo Running with the echo If the noise is where I'm found Then that's where I'll be They try to teach me how to fade But I was never built that way I grew up hearing tone it down Like volume was a threat to sound I learned patience, play it safe. Like bravery had an age. You dressed your doubt as common sense. Called my hunger arrogance. But I've seen what silence costs. Dreams erode and hearts get lost. I won't trade my honesty for a quiet apology. I don't need the softer lie. I don't need the alibi. If my truth disrupts the room, that's what truth is meant to do. I won't lower my frequency just to keep your comfort zone. If my growth shakes the walls, that means I've outgrown home. I was born to be loud. Hear it now. Every scar became a key, setting me free. I was born to be loud. Say it out loud. I've been quiet far too long. Now I'm turning out. I remember thinking someday soon, when I'm brave, when I'm immune to the fear of being seen, to the cost of choosing me. But someday never comes around if you don't make the sound. So I choose now, I choose the fight, I choose to live out loud tonight. If my voice cracks through the fear, let it echo far from here. I was born to be loud. Let it shake the ground. Every step I never took, I'm taking now. I was born to be loud. Hear the vow. I won't fade into the doubt. I was born to be loud. Born to be loud. I won't whisper who I am. I won't hide behind the crowd. This is my life. I was born to be loud. I was lost in the static, fading between the lines. Every voice tried to own me, rewrite my mind. They said stay quiet, don't ignite, but I lit the match in the middle of the night. I learned to breathe under pressure, turn my scars into armor. Every step I took alone built a spine out of broken bones. I used to shake at every doubt, let your noise drown my sound. But silence taught me how to hear the truth that's been inside for years. I chased approval like a drug, thought being loved meant giving up. But every time I lost my ground, I learned to rise without a sound. I was standing in the fire, waiting for permission. Now I'm done with superstition. This is my decision. I rise from the static, hear my voice automatic. You tried to mute my frequency, but I was born to be loud and free. I rise from the static, every doubt I shatter. I don't fade into the background. I rise unbroken now. Turn it up. I've had enough. You fed me fear dressed up as truth, called it guidance, called it proof. You said don't dream too far away, like ambition was a crime to pay. I learned control can wear a smile, hold you hostage for a while. But I'm not built to live restrained. I won't be quiet to keep you safe. I don't flinch when shadows talk. I don't stop when bridges burn. Every lesson that I learned left I was told to keep it quiet, learn the rules, don't start a riot. But this spark was never gone, it was counting down all along. I learned the art of biting back, smiling through the impact. I traded truth for being liked, paid the price 1,000 nights. Everyone in dresses care, every limit set in there. They tried to box my sound in fear, but my pulse got louder here. I don't owe the room a thing, I don't need their blessing. If the floor shakes when I stand, that's me taking back command. I'm done waiting for a sign, done asking for more time. If my voice cracks when I shout, that's the sound of breaking out. We own the noise, turn the doubt into a choice. I won't dim, I won't retreat, hear my name in every beat. We own the noise, say it loud, say it raw. I was quiet way too long, now the silence is gone. Oh, let it ring, oh, everything. You called my fire too much heat, said ambition needs a leash. But I've seen what quiet cost, dreams grow heavy, courage lost. I won't borrow rules, I won't play the patient fool. If my growth disrupts your calm, that's the price of moving on. I don't need a safer sound, I don't need to turn it down. Every scar I earned my way taught me how to stay. I won't edit what I feel, just to keep this looking real. If the truth hits like a wave, let it crash, I'm not afraid. We own the noise, set the night in motion. Eyes won't fade into the crowd, I was born to be loud. We own the noise, hear it echo, hear it rise. I won't hide behind the fear, I'm the fear right here, right here, right here. Boom boom ga, 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 boom boom ga. I remember wishing I was less loud, less deep, less mess. But quiet never saved my skin, it just kept the truth locked in. So I choose the risk, the sound, I choose to stand my shaking ground. If the noise breaks open doors, I'll be louder than before. We own the noise, we own the noise. Every scar became my voice, you don't get to turn me down. Feel it shake the ground, we own the noise. Say my name, hear it soar, I was quiet once before. Not anymore, not anymore. We own the noise, from the hush to the roar. I know what I'm here for, we didn't ask for space, we took the stage. I was quiet long enough, I was invisible by design. I learned how to disappear in crowded rooms full of fear, smiling like I didn't care when I was barely standing there. I kept my dreams in lowercase so no one felt uncomfortable. I folded parts of who I was to fit their narrow rituals. Every time I bit my tongue, I felt my courage coming undone. But something wild inside my chest attacked. If my truth makes noise around you, that's not something I'll take back. I scream it alive, no rewind, no goodbye. All the parts I denied are screaming tonight. I scream it alive, let it echo inside. I don't whisper my worth, I shake the whole earth. There were nights I almost stayed where comfort slowly ate my name. I almost learned to call it peace, living life on my knees. But silence never saved my soul, it just made me lose control. So I choose chaos, choose the flame, choose the risk, choose the pain. If my voice cracks through the fear, let it tear the atmosphere. I scream alive, no more hiding inside. Every fear, every light is buried tonight. I scream it alive, hear me collide with the walls you built for me. I break free, scream it alive, scream it alive. I didn't find my voice in silence, I found it in the scream. We were just two rebels sneaking out at 2 a.m. painting dreams on sidewalks like we didn't give a damn. You said someday we run away and never look behind. Just me and you against the world, two hearts out of line. But time keeps moving even when we begging not to. The smiles we had turned into things we couldn't undo. Now every street we wander feels like a ghost town. Every laugh we shared now echoes when I break down. Sometimes I still go back to where we used to hide under neon lights, pretending everything was fine. But the cracks were showing long before we realized we were growing up, but growing apart inside. I keep replaying every moment that went wrong, like a broken record stuck inside a sad song. You said forever, but forever didn't stay. Now I'm learning how to breathe in a brand new way. My heart is bruised, but I can feel it beating still. I'm trying to trust myself when everything feels unreal. But I won't let the past define who I become, even when it hurts. I'll keep moving on. So I'm screaming out on this broken skate park floor. I'm not the same girl you left here before. My heart's in pieces, but I'll glue it back somehow. Even if I'm bleeding, I won't let it hold me down. And I'm fighting through the wreckage of our dreams, learning how to stand without your melody. If letting go is what I'm meant to do, then the song's the last thing I'll write about you. I walk past the diner where we used to kill the time, sharing headphones, laughing like we but you left without a reason I deserve to know. I cried alone inside the places we would run, half wishing you'd come back, half wishing we were done. But healing isn't pretty, it's messy and it's slow, and sometimes letting go is the only way to grow. Now every tear I shed becomes a stepping stone to build the strength I need to stand on my own. I'm not the girl who fall apart just for your name. I'm rising from the ashes of what never stayed the same. So I'm screaming out on this broken skate park floor. I'm not the same girl you left here before. My heart's in pieces, but I'll glue it back somehow. Even if I'm bleeding, I won't let it hold me down. And I'm fighting through the wreckage of our dreams, and how to stand without your melody. If letting go is what I'm meant to do, then this song's the last thing I'll write about you. I'm letting go, but I'm stronger than you'll ever know. I was lost in the static, fading between the lines. Every voice tried to own me, rewrite my mind. They said stay quiet, don't ignite, but I lit the match in the middle of the night. I learned to breathe under pressure, turn my scars into armor. Every step I took alone built a spine out of broken bones. I used to shake at every doubt, let your noise drown my sound, but silence taught me how to hear the truth that's been inside for years. I chased approval like a drug, thought being loved meant giving up, but every time I lost my ground, I learned to rise without a sound. I was standing in the fire, waiting for permission. Now I'm done with superstition. This is my decision. I rise from the static, hear my voice automatic. You tried to mute my frequency, but I was born to be loud and free. I rise from the static, every doubt I shatter. I don't fade into the background. I rise unbroken now. Turn it up. I've had enough. You fed me fear dressed up as truth, called it guidance, called it proof. You said don't dream too far away, like ambition was a crime to pay. I learned control can wear a smile, hold you hostage for a while, but I'm not built to live restrained. I won't be quiet to keep you safe. I don't flinch when shadows talk, I don't stop when bridges burn. Every lesson that I learned left me I've been knocked down more times than I can say. Carried words that never faded away. Every note carved in my skin. Every doubt tried to crawl within. I learned how to smile through the cracks. Learned how to bend but still fight back. I wore my scars like borrowed clothes. Didn't know they were strength I owned. Every step felt heavier than before, but I kept walking toward the door. I didn't come this far to disappear. I didn't survive just to live in fear. I won't apologize for staying true. I won't shrink just to comfort you. If my voice shakes when I stand, that's the sound of who I am. I'm still standing loud. Hear me breaking through the crowd. Every scar, every doubt didn't take me out. I'm still standing loud. I won't fade out now. I was bruised but never bowed. I'm still standing loud. Oh, hear me rise. Oh, in my life. You said be careful, don't be bold. Like courage at an age to grow old. You tried to frame my fire as wrong. Said I'd burn if I went on. But I've lived inside the quiet rooms where dreams decay and hearts assume that silence equals being strong. But silence just lasts too long. I'd rather scream and risk the fall than disappear behind the wall. If I break trying to be real, at least I know what I feel. I won't rewrite my history just to make it easier to read. Every crack you tried to hide is the reason I survive. I'm still standing loud. I don't blend into the crowd. Every tear I cried out loud never shut me down. I'm still standing loud. No retreat, no backing out. I've been lost, I've been found, but I'm still standing loud. I remember nights I questioned it all. If I was strong or just standing tall. I thought surviving meant being numb, not feeling where I'm coming from. But pain taught me how to breathe, and fear showed me what I need. So I choose noise, I choose the fight, I choose to live out loud tonight. If this is messy, let it be. This is the truth inside of me. I'm still standing loud. Let it shake the ground. Every time they counted me out, I was building up. I'm still standing loud. Say my name out loud. I won't hide, I won't bow. This is me right now. Standing loud. Standing loud. I didn't win by staying safe. I won by showing my face. Still here, still loud. I learned the hard way how to stand my ground when every voice tried to drown me out. I folded once just to keep the peace, but peace felt smaller than the truth in me. I traced the cracks in a painted smile, counted the miles I denied my fire. If holding back is the price to pay, I'd rather burn than fade away. I won't whisper what I mean, I won't blur what I believe. If it shakes the room tonight, to mute my fire. I'm louder than the silence. Every scar, every line led me right back to my voice. I'm louder than the silence. Make some noise. Make some noise. Louder than the silence. I lost myself in borrowed names, in other people's rules and games. I chased a version they approved, forgot the truth I always knew. I took the long way through the dark, followed signs and missed the mark. Every promise felt like glue, held me still, I couldn't move. I trusted maps that led nowhere, heard me patient everywhere. But patience turned into a cage. I aged inside a younger age. I wore the fear like second skin, called it wisdom, called it thin. But every time I chose to stay, I drifted further from my way. I thought I needed all their lines to tell me when the stars align, but losing everything I knew led me back to something true. I found my own way back from the edge of every crack. I followed echoes of my name through the fire, through the flames. I found my own way back from the weight I couldn't pack. I don't need your road to run. I'm not done. I've just begun. I've just begun. I'm coming home to my bones. I used to wait for green lights from people stuck at red lights. They warned me not to dream too far, afraid I'd outrun who they are. I learned that comfort isn't peace, and silence doesn't mean relief. Some doors are closed to keep you small, some walls are built to watch you crawl. I stopped asking to be seen, stopped editing what I mean. If I'm too much, that's not my fault. I won't apologize for pulse. I won't trade truth for safety, won't dim my spark for maybe. I'm done waiting for a sign. I am the sign this time. I found my own way back from the nights I couldn't crack. Every wrong turn led me here, face to face with who I fear. I found my own way back from the doubts I used to stack. I don't need your road to run. I'm not done. I've just begun. I remember standing still, waiting for the world to feel like it finally chose my side, like it opened up the sky. But the truth hit hard and plain. No one walks your path again. I stitched my hope from broken plans, learned to trust my shaking hands. Every fall taught me the ground, every loss turned me around. I found my own way back, hear my heart inside the track. Every scar became a map, leading me right back to that. I found my own way back, say it loud, don't hold it back. I don't need your road to run. I'm not done. I've just begun. I trace the lines along my past. Every moment went too fast. I held your words like fragile gold, but now they're heavy, growing cold. You said forever like a vow, but you're not here beside me now. I kept the pieces of your touch, even when it hurts too much. I tried to stand, I tried to breathe, but you were all I used to need. Now everything you left behind still plays like reruns in my mind. I know you never planned to stay, but why, oh why did you let me fall this way? These scars on my sleeve are everything you didn't see. I gave you all of me, but you walked away so easily. These scars on my sleeve still burn where you used to be. You tore me apart, but I'm taking back my heart, finally free. You left a shadow in my chest, a broken rhythm in my breath. I kept pretending I was fine, but pain like this is hard to hide. Every night I fought the truth. I wasn't meant to stay with you, but letting go is harder still when love is something you can't kill. I know you weren't the one for me, but why, oh why did it hurt so endlessly? These scars on my sleeve are the stories you won't read. I held on quietly to every part of what we used to be. These scars on my sleeve still echo when I try to breathe. You shattered my trust, but I'll rise from all this dust, finally free. Sharp, fast runs that melt into sustained crying notes. I'm learning how to heal again, to let my heartbeat start to mend. You were the wound that made me bleed, but not the cure that I would need. And though your memory still aches, I'm stronger through the cracks you made. I'll stitch myself in brighter shades and break away from all your chains. These scars on my sleeve don't own the rest of me. I'm done with misery and all the places you made me bleed. These scars on my sleeve are just reminders I can't leave. I'm closing that door, I'm not your ghost anymore, finally free. Scars on my sleeve, but I'm finally free. I spent years trying to be acceptable, polished edges invisible, but every mirror told the same. I was losing pieces of my name. I memorized the rules they wrote, stayed inside the lines they chose. I learned to bend before I broke, call it strength, but I was small. I watched my fire dim its light just to make it through the night. Every dream I put on hold left a hunger in my bones. I tried to blend, I tried to cope, tried to turn fear into hope, but hope that needs permission is just another condition. I'm done borrowing this place. So I choose now, I choose the sound. I choose to stand my shaking ground. If my voice cracks, let it be. That's what honesty sounds like to me. I'm gonna stand in my name. Let it burn, let it blaze. Every scar became my flame. I'm gonna stand in my name. I'm gonna stand in my name. Hear it rise, hear it claim. I won't fade into the frame. I'm alive. Remember the name. Stand in my name. Stand in my name. I don't need approval. I don't need escape. I found my power standing in my name. They said I'd fall, they said I'd fade, said I was just a passing phase. But I'm still here, I'm still around, with my feet firm on the ground. I walked through fire with open eyes, heard every lie just as advice. They tried to tell me who to be, like my soul needed permission to breathe. I've been too far, I broke too deep, lost some nights, lost some sleep. But every crack inside my skin let a stronger light creep in. I used to doubt my every move, question what I felt was true. Now I trust the voice inside, the one that never let me die. I was quiet, I was small, thought I'd lose if I stood tall. But I'm done hiding who I am, this is where I make my stand. I'm still standing loud, with my head up now. You try to shut me down, but I'm still standing loud. I'm still standing strong. After everything went wrong, you don't get to count me out. I'm still standing loud. Hear my name. I'm not the same. You told me dreams don't pay the bills, said I was chasing empty thrills. But every risk I ever took is written in the life I shook. I swallowed fear like medicine, tried to cure the doubt within. But fear doesn't heal, it just delays the truth you're running from each day. I won't apologize again for wanting more than just okay. I wasn't built to blend or bend, I was made to break the chain. I'm done waiting for the sign, done with crossing every line. If this world will make space for me, then I'll carve it out myself. I'm still standing loud, even when the lights burned out. I survived the doubt. I'm still standing loud. I'm still standing proud. I don't need your way around. You don't get to break me now. I'm still standing loud. I remember nights I almost quit, wondering if I was done with this. I stared at walls, I held my breath, tried to outrun my fear of failure. But something deep inside me said, this isn't how your story ends. I took my pain, I took my past, turned every scar into a path. I didn't come this far to fall, I didn't rise to crawl at all. I'm still standing loud. Hear my voice, hear me now. Every tear, every doubt, let me hear. I'm still standing loud. I'm still standing free. This is who I'm meant to be. You don't get to shut me out. I'm still standing loud. Still standing loud. I used to think pain defined me, like the cracks were all they'd see. I carried storms under my skin, afraid to let the daylight in. I learned to laugh at things that hurt, pretend the damage didn't work. I smiled wide, I stayed polite while breaking down every night. kept asking what was wrong with me, why it couldn't just be easy. But survival isn't weakness, it's staying soft is still a reason. I'm not broken anymore, I don't bleed like I did before. Every crack let the light pour in, this is where my healing begins. I'm not broken anymore, I'm stronger than I was before. I walked through fire, through the storm, and I'm still here, not broken anymore. I survived, so I'm alive. I stopped calling my pain a flaw, stop begging for your applause. I learned that love shouldn't hurt or make you question what you're worth. I carried guilt that wasn't mine, mistook control for crossing lines. But clarity cuts clean and sharp, it showed me where the endings start. I don't flinch when voices rise, I don't shrink to compromise. If I shake, I stand my ground, I don't confuse peace with sound. I won't rewrite who I've been, just to make it easier then. Every wound taught me the truth, I survived and so can you. I'm not broken anymore, I've been down this road before, but this time I'm walking tall, not afraid to feel it all. I'm not broken anymore, I don't hide behind the floor. I found strength inside the pain, I won't disappear again. I remember thinking I was weak, for needing time, for needing sleep, for falling hard, for crying loud, for not being what you allowed. But healing isn't giving up, it's choosing to be brave enough. I stitch myself with honest hands, learn to love who I am. I don't need fixing, don't need proof, I made it through, that's my truth. I'm not broken anymore, hear my heart behind the roar. Every tear became a key that unlocked the rest of me. I'm not broken anymore, say it loud, say it sure. I was bent but never torn, I'm reborn, not broken anymore. Not broken anymore. I'm still standing, still whole. Every scar made me more. whisper to the voice, you don't get to turn me down. I'm on the edge of the noise. Every scar, every choice, let me hear, let me home. I'm on the edge of the noise. Let it go. Edge of the noise. Edge of the noise. Edge of the noise. Edge of the noise. I've been waiting in the storm, learning how to feel alive again. I've been standing in the shadows, watching life just pass me by, keeping every spark contained like it wasn't meant to fly. I tried the quiet, tried the safe, tried pretending I was fine, but silence never saved my flame. It only stole my time. I felt the pressure in my bones like thunder begging to break free. Every heartbeat getting louder, calling me back into me. If I'm gonna fall, then I'll fall at full speed. If I'm gonna rise, then let the whole world see. I run with the thunder, I don't hide under. Every fear I used to hold breaks apart, breaks apart. I run with the thunder, hear it roar louder. If the sky is gonna crash, let it crash on my heart. I won't back down. You hear the sound. You said stay where it's safe, like safety ever made me breathe. You said don't shake the ground, but I was born to break the peace. I saw people trade their dreams for lives that never scream, smiling soft and playing small, calling fear stability. But I want lightning in my veins, not a life without a spark. I'd rather burn alive with truth than disappear inside the dark. If I'm gonna crash, then let it sound like war. If I'm gonna live, then I'm living more. I run with the thunder, I don't go under. Every doubt you gave to me is gone now, gone now. I run with the thunder, feel it grow stronger. If the storm is who I am, let it pour now. There were nights I nearly stayed in the quiet. I was taught I almost let the world decide how loud my heart could talk. But storms aren't meant to whisper, they're meant to split the sky. So if my voice shakes when I scream, it's only proof I'm alive. I run with the thunder, find me under. Never every chain I used to wear breaks now. I run with the thunder, nothing stronger. If the world is gonna shake, let it shake loud. Thunder, thunder, I wasn't born to hide, I was born to roar. They told me silence was safer, but it almost killed me. I learned how to nod my head when everything inside said no. I learned how to fake okay so nobody saw me fold. I buried keep your voice low like truth needed permission. I watch comfort eat the brave, watch the wild go tame, watch people trade their souls just to keep a name. But I don't want your version of a quiet life where I survive but never live, never bite, never fight. Every warning sign you gave was just gasoline. Now I'm standing in the blaze, finally seen. I won't whisper who I am just to keep you calm. If my honesty burns bridges, I'll watch them turn to ash. I burn the quiet down, no more background. Every fear that chained my voice breaks now. I burn the quiet down, no way out. I don't heal the comfort zones, I break out. There were nights I prayed for calm, not knowing calm was killing me. I thought being loud meant being wrong. Now I see what silence did to me. I mistook fear for peace, I mistook chains for sleep. So let it hurt, let it blaze, let it shake this empty cage. If my voice cracks through the flame, at least I said my name. I burn the quiet down, watch me now. Every shadow I became is gone now. I burn the quiet down, feel the ground. I don't fade into the dark, I light it up. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down. Hear me loud. Every scar that made me weak makes me proud.